matters out and solve your problem is way better for you than to break a relationship. That's Surah An-Nisa. Many of us are quick to break a relationship, even if it's with our own spouses, with our family members, with our community members, with people in the same masjid. I recall a brother telling me, I no longer drive in this direction. I go to a masjid that's 2 kilometers away. I say, why? He says, there's one uncle there that I have a problem with. I said, brother, in the other masjid soon you'll have a problem with 2 uncles because it's 2 miles away. Subhanallah. That's not how we operate. Greet each other genuinely.
It's time for the breakfast show. The Breakfast Rush.
Check it out.
A great way to start your day. The Breakfast Rush.
वो दिन आएगा एक बार मैं मदीने जाऊंगा 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 करने रोजे का दीदार करने रोजे का दीदार मैं मदीने जाऊंगा वो दिन आएगा एक बार मैं मदीने जाऊंगा वो दिन आएगा एक बार मैं मदीने जाऊंगा मुझको यकीन है करम करेंगे आम नबी के लाल आम नबी के लाल उनको तो मालूम है लिल्ला मेरे दिल का हाल मेरे दिल का हाल कहते हैं ये दिल के तार कहते हैं ये दिल के तार मैं मदीने जाऊंगा वो दिन आएगा एक बार मैं मदीने जाऊंगा वो दिन आएगा एक बार मैं मदीने जाऊंगा गौसो ख्वाजा लाल कलंदर मेरे सच्चे पीर मेरे सच्चे पीर उनकी निस्बत का सरमाया है मेरी जागीर है मेरी जागीर वो कर देंगे बेड़ा पार वो कर देंगे बेड़ा पार मैं मदीने जाऊंगा वो दिन आएगा एक बार मैं मदीने जाऊंगा वो दिन आएगा एक बार मैं मदीने जाऊंगा है आमिना में मीम हलीमा में मीम है महराब में है मीम तो मिंबर में मीम है मीनार में है मीम तो मस्जिद में मीम है ईमान में है मीम तो मुस्लिम में मीम है मीलाद में है मीम तो महफिल में मीम है एहराम में है मीम तो जमजम में मीम है पैगाम में है मीम पैगंबर में मीम है इस्लाम में है मीम तो मजहब में मीम है नमाज में है मीम तो कलमे में मीम है अहमद में मीम है तो मोहम्मद में मीम है मक्के में मीम है तो मदीने में मीम है इस मीम का है राज अलिफ लाम मीम में वो दिन आएगा एक बार मैं मदीने जाऊंगा वो दिन आएगा एक बार मैं मदीने जाऊंगा देखा नहीं उनका दर अब तक क्या होगा अंजाम क्या होगा अंजाम मेरे दिल की धड़कन मुझको देती है पैगाम देती है पैगाम मरने से पहले एक बार मरने से पहले एक बार मैं मदीने जाऊंगा वो दिन आएगा एक बार मैं मदीने जाऊंगा वो दिन आएगा एक बार मैं मदीने जाऊंगा क्या गम है कि जकड़े हुए हैं दूरी की जंजीर मिल जाएगी मुझको मेरे ख्वाबों की ताबीर जिस दिन चाहे सरकार
everybody and their nanny singing the same words. Me Madine Jaunga. Let's see. Arslan Farouk doing the work on that one there. It's your breakfast rush. It's Nichal. It's the team with you up until 8 as we do Monday to Friday. Here it is, your breakfast rush. Assalamu alaikum to you on the 13th of July 2026.
And the 27th of Muharram 1448. Assalamu alaikum once again. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm in recovery mode. Much like the traffic lights in Durban.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, what's happening there?
Like, I don't know. Some of them got the weekend off. They really reminded them that it's Monday and then it's off again. So if you come up to an intersection where the traffic lights are just not behaving the way that you're expecting them to behave, then treat it as a 4-way stop. But hey, let's get into traffic.
This traffic update is brought to you by Newcastle Volkswagen, a member of the Dockrad Group.
Breakfast Rush Traffic.
Colonel Raouf, Monday morning Mubarak. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah. How are you doing this morning?
Been up since early.
Gosh, give us the traffic. What's happening on the roads?
If you're traveling on the NC coming to you've got an accident by Paradise left hand lane obstructed. Remember, there's construction taking place there as well. So there are lane restrictions also. The traffic will be backing up going in from the Manhill Plaza to Durban. If you're on the M7 going towards South Road, at the intersection of South Road and Trail Drive, the horse and trailer broken in the middle of the intersection. So vehicles are going around. It's going to cause a lot of issues. So hopefully the vehicle will be repaired. Until then, try and avoid South Coast Road and M7. That's your first update.
Thank you very much, Colonel Raouf. You drive safely and we'll catch up with you a bit later on.
Wa alaikum salam.
Now, we do apologize for the choppy audio on that. As you did hear, Colonel Raouf is on his way to... I can't tell you where he's going, but anyway. But he's driving. Hopefully by 7, he's back on a normal line. Traffic on the program brought to you by these folks.
This traffic update is brought to you by Newcastle Volkswagen, a member of the Dockrad Group. Get ready to experience true adventure and adrenaline with Newcastle Volkswagen. Sleek designed vehicles that are sure to grant you luxury without compromising comfort. Contact us today on 034 328 3601 to get a quote for your brand new Volkswagen. We don't only deliver nationwide, but right to your door. Volkswagen Newcastle, a member of the Dockrad Group.
The weather update. I think it's going to be playtime weather.
Okie dokie. Mostly clear, 21 degree high for Durban today. Peter Maritzburg from 7 up to a clear 18. Richards Bay today, mostly cloudy, 20 degrees at lunchtime. The same for Margate. Ladysmith from 4 up to a clear 18 degrees. Newcastle 4 up to a mostly cloudy 19. Johannesburg from 4 up to a clear 17. And Cape Town, mostly cloudy, 16 degrees at lunchtime. And that's your expected weather for today, according to the apps anyway. It's 25 minutes to 7, and concerns about the UIS governance and service delivery have reached a critical point. Organised Labour has approached the presidency to intervene, and we'll talk about that on topic at 7:10 this morning. Buddy Govender comes in with your latest sporting update, and guess what, Nazmeera?
Tell us what happened.
I've still got a TV lying in my office.
Oh,
it's not mine.
Okay.
It's not even yours.
Unfortunately.
The owner is listening in on the radio somewhere, but just hasn't claimed it yet.
Yes. Get it now. Enter. It's easy. It really is easy. You have 10 questions, right?
Yeah.
60 seconds.
There you go. You
Just
get your name on a list.
do your thing.
You could win that Cinetech 32-inch television. If you're watching on YouTube right now, there's your visual Cinetech 32-inch TV. It's got all the bells and whistles on it as well. And I'll tell you what, if you win it, it's absolutely free. It's mahala.
Amazing. We give it to you in advance in preparation for the next World Cup.
Well, 4 years to train the TV, I suppose. But anyway, so some headlining stories that grabbed our attention over the weekend. We'll go through all of that and more Monday morning. Join us on YouTube. Of course, you're listening in on FM. You're listening in on stream. You're just there because we're here. And we appreciate you.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision, and care. Proudly South African, and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook confidence, serving the best to the people you love from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
Bougie Bay Mhlanga is turning 1 and we are celebrating big. Our birthday sale begins from the 1st to the 19th of July with luxury jewelry from just 30 Rand, permanent jewelry from 150 Rand, and engraving from only 100 Rand. Sales at all our stores. Bougie Bay, Durban's first ever permanent jewelry specialist.
Your future in accounting starts with the right foundation. Regent Business School's SAICA-endorsed Bachelor of Commerce in Accounting degree prepares aspiring accounting professionals with the knowledge, discipline, and practical understanding needed for the world of finance, business, and professional practice. With flexible learning, academic support, and a pathway towards the PGDA, Regent helps you take your next step with confidence. Regent Business School, teaching different things differently. Visit regent.ac.za.
Ladies, if you're looking for the perfect way to celebrate Women's Month, I found it. I'm Nazmeera Cassim from The Breakfast Rush, inviting you to Her Mask, Her Story, where inspiration meets fun, friendships are strengthened, and every moment is made to remember. Tickets are just 300 Rands. Book yours now by calling Al-Ansar Outreach on 031-208-1601. Come along and be part of something truly special. See you there.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
مرحبا بكم في موطن الأخبار والآراء والمقابلات والمسابقات والجوائز. هذا هو بريكفاست رش مع نيشال سروان ونزميرة قسم.
लजपाल नबी मेरे दर्दा दी दवा देना हाँ लजपाल नबी मेरे दर्दा दी दवा देना जदों वक्त नज़ावे दांदी हवा देना जदों अते नज़ावे दामंदी हवा देना अजपाल नबी मेरे दर्दा दी दवा देना लजपाल नबी मेरे दर्दा दी दवा देना मैं नात तेरी पढ़ना मैं जिक्र तेरा करना मैं नात तेरी पढ़ना मैं जिक्र तेरा करना ऐसे जिक्र दी बरकत ना मेरी कब्र वसा देना अजपाल नबी मेरे दर्दा दी दवा देना लजपाल नबी मेरे दर्दा दी दवा देना दिल रोंदा जांदे च बिठा देना अज पाले नबी मेरे दर्दा दी दवा देना
Lajpal Nabi Mere. Rao Arsal doing the hard work on this one as it fades out, and a substantial amount of you listening in, sending in messages saying thank you for playing it. You're most welcome. Ismail Khan says, well, let's be honest. Saturday is the only true weekend day. Friday belongs to work. Sunday already belongs to Monday. We've all been scammed, according to Ismail. Sending salams to you and everybody here in studio as well.
Farooq Khan says, salams, have a great week ahead.
That's the plan. Assalamu alaikum, Fauzi. Hope you enjoy your week ahead as well.
And Hasina says, Assalamu alaikum, TBR team. Have a blessed week ahead. Ameen. Coming to you from freezing Newcastle.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've been in Newcastle during winter, and it's like, no, thanks.
It's a blessing for you
I'm
in
gonna
disguise, hey?
At the moment, yeah. Abu Bakr Khan, assalamu alaikum. He says, hope all is well. Tomorrow, I'll be going in for an eye procedure. May Allah make it easy upon me and grant me speedy recovery, inshallah. Ameen.
Ameen.
Ameen, ameen, ameen. He says, one day we'll go to Medina.
Ameen.
Yes,
Ameen.
Altaf's giving you a traffic report this morning. He says, South Coast Road and M7. So SCR, South Coast Road, northbound, is completely obstructed. Traffic's going contra flow around a truck that's stuck in the middle of everything. So if you're in that area, South Coast Road, northbound, M7, just take it easy, slow down, eyes wide open, and you'll get to your destination, inshallah. Nice and safe and sound.
Shana says Yasin Sharif was well read this morning and she loves the Nasheed. She says, for a change, over port traffic, not so busy.
Not so busy.
Well, enjoy it for this week because come next week, Tuesday, schools are back, madrasas are back, and the situation is bound to change.
There you go.
Sarah Bibi
She's
Mustafa,
back.
we've missed you. Missed you greatly. I think the antidote for this one was seeing you on Saturday.
Seeing me on Saturday. I didn't even know she was there. She was walking around until somebody said, hey, there you go. There she is. So, Assalamu alaikum to you, Sarah Bibi Mustafa Parag. It was a pleasure meeting you and your wonderful husband as well. She says, nice meeting you at Mo's car show. It was a pleasure meeting him, his beloved son, very adab and pleasant. Oh, my son, yeah. You know, he was chilled. He was just quiet behind everything. Spoke to him as well. Did you? Okay, he didn't tell me that you'd spoke to him. But yes, it was a pleasure meeting you, Sarah Bibi Mustafa. You take it nice and easy. Have yourself an absolutely wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And she's just enjoying everything that's been on the show so far. You take it easy. Hajra Habib may at some point in time have been a graphic designer. I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah.
Or specifically for TBR. She says your Monday motivation,
Yeah.
stand up for what you believe in. Even if it means stand alone. You guys make the difference, Naz and Nish.
You're too kind. You're too kind. Wishing you a wonderful day ahead as well. Razia Qadr, assalamu alaikum to you. MH says, top knots, listening to you guys via an earpiece. And that's probably because his Baki is still sleeping.
The dedication, the passion for the show, alhamdulillah. Anisa says, assalamu alaikum to the fab TBR team. Awesome track to start the week. Wishing all of you guys the best for the week ahead.
Jazakallah khair. Nazima Omar, assalamu alaikum to you as well, and ameen to your dua.
And Brian Abraham says, may Allah Ta'ala bless your home with afiyah. May the sweetness of Iman always be in your heart. May you always be rightly guided and under the protection of Allah the Most High. And may you always draw from the infinite mercy and bounty of our Rabb. May none of your prayers ever go answered. And he wishes you a pleasant Monday. Yes, unanswered.
Unanswered. Jazakallah to you as well. Naz was not there on Saturday, Sarah Bibi. No, you didn't miss her. Shanaz, always loving this show. Thank you very much. Tabile's got news for you at 7. There's a lot going on in the world, and if you haven't been paying attention,
12 minutes to 7, and a British Zimbabwean man wanted in the United Kingdom for the alleged murder of his wife and 2 young daughters is expected to appear in court today after a dramatic manhunt ended with his arrest in Johannesburg.
Yeah, I'll dare you to get this name right. First try. Go for it.
Ndonana Mkanyesi Tashuma, who is wanted by British authorities in connection with the deaths of his wife, Notabo Zandile Tashuma, 42, and their daughters, Natalie and Nala, aged 15 and 5 respectively, was arrested on Friday at Kensington during a joint operation involving the South African Police Services, Interpol, National Central Bureau, Crime Intelligence and the Organised Crime Investigation Unit. The 3 victims were found dead in their home near Bedford in England, sparking an international manhunt.
Outside of South Africa, Israel will hold elections on October 27, allowing the current Israeli parliament to complete its full 4-year term on July 17. Our news agency reported that these elections will mark the first elections to be held on schedule in the country in nearly 40 years, adding that this would be the first government to complete its full term in more than 50 years. Netanyahu faces mounting pressure over his handling of wars in the region and corruption charges ahead of these crucial elections. He is seen as the face of the US-Israeli war on Iran, as well as Israel's war with Hezbollah. I found it difficult to read that story. I'm sorry. There were so many things going through my mind. It's the whole first line. Israel will hold elections on October 27. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, will the Palestinians that are there be allowed to vote? And that's a question that's going through, my mind. They'll complete its full 4-year term on July 17. Like, who honestly cares, right? And then a news agency is talking about elections will mark the first election to be held on schedule in the country in nearly 40 years. Country? Which country? The country's name is Palestine. So, which country are you talking about? So, yeah, forgive me, but it was a little bit difficult reading that story with so many questions going through my mind.
We ask you to keep them in your du'as, inshallah. The people that the country actually belongs to. More than 53,000 foreign nationals have been processed for deportation and repatriation as the state intensifies efforts to tackle irregular migration. The Inter-Ministerial Committee on Migration announced it is actively strengthening immigration enforcement while tightening border security and migration management systems. Our Minister of Justice and Constitutional Development, as well as the IMC chairperson, Kubai, announced yesterday that exactly 53,449 foreign nationals had been processed as of the close of business on the 11th of July 2026. Bai was briefing the media on the government's progress in implementing President Cyril Ramaphosa's 5-point plan on migration management, which was first announced on the 7th of June. We'll have to see how that goes, as we have still, in certain areas, infants on grounds in this incredibly low temperatures.
This weekend was a bit much, to be honest, especially Saturday night when the rain did decide to come down in Durban and the temperature went in the same direction as well. I'm jealous of Shaida at the moment, honestly.
Why?
Right?
Where's she? What she's doing?
She's on YouTube. She sends a message on YouTube and she says, Assalamu alaikum, I'm watching YouTube and I'm still in bed. Right, I'm watching YouTube as well, so that's not the part that I'm jealous about. It's the whole warm blanket thing.
Hope you're having some breakfast in there as
No.
well. But
bad
why?
idea. Who's going to clean up?
Use a plate. Eat responsibly.
Eat responsibly.
Exactly.
There you go. Hajra Habib on YouTube sending through messages as well. Mubarak. What a Mubarak way to start a new week. It always is. And then Appa Latifa sending salams to each and every one of you listening in and watching in on YouTube this morning as well. Now, spaza shops have always been part of the heartbeat of our communities. They're convenient, they're close to home, and for many families, they're the first stop for everyday essentials. But here's something that's getting people talking, right? In some parts of Durban, residents say prices at certain spaza shops have gone up. Excuse me for that, but gone up after South African owners took over businesses that were previously run by foreign nationals. Now, some shoppers say they're now paying noticeably more for basic grocery items. So here's our question to you this morning. Will you be willing to pay a little extra to support a locally owned spaza shop? Or is affordability your biggest priority when buying groceries? For me, I think the answer is obvious, right? But does it matter who owns the shop? Or does the best price always win? And again, I have my answer to that one. I just want to know your answer. So 060-904-1056. Will you be willing to pay a little extra to support a locally owned spaza shop? Or is affordability your biggest priority when you're buying groceries? Does it matter to you who owns the shop? Or does the best price always win? 060-904-1056. Let's get your answers on WhatsApp this morning.
Fazila Kaji says, Salams, Nish and Naz, as well as everybody. Blessed Monday, stay safe. We had a blackout weekend.
Oh, shame.
No power. So power went on Thursday night, the whole day on Friday, back on at about 8:30. So it came back, that's 8:30 p.m. and then went off again on Saturday and Sunday. So it was a blackout weekend.
We've had a few of those as well, Fazila. It's not fun to get through. Not fun at all. I hope everything's back to normal now.
Inshallah.
Shanaz, if you're paying 25 Rand a loaf for bread,
sure,
you seriously need to go find another shop.
Yes, agreed.
And now, you've not mentioned which store you're buying at, which spaza shop or which chain or whatever the case is. You just said 25 a loaf of bread.
And what is the going rate? About 17, 18 rands? Right?
Listen, you can get a loaf of bread from I think it's 12 Rand.
Okay.
Right? May not have a name on its packet, but it's a loaf of bread.
Hey, and sometimes that one is the freshest.
Exactly. So 25 Rand, a loaf of bread, is absolutely, completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I would personally go start looking for another store. You know what? That person's trying to encourage you to walk a little bit more to save a little bit more money. So they're giving you the incentive to exercise. Get your steps in.
I feel like even, sometimes as business owners, there are certain things that we should not increase excessively.
Yeah.
And those two things for me are milk and bread.
Bread. So clever is the word I'd use, because intelligent it's for another day. Clever business owners know that your daily needs brought down to a lower price encourages you to enter their store, and you may just buy a few other things.
Agreed.
Whilst you're there.
Always happens.
So I think I heard this term many years ago. It's called loss leader.
Yeah.
So you bring it down a little bit on a certain item. It encourages people to walk into your store. And whilst there, they didn't realize they needed a packet of chips.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, they're buying a packet of chips as well. So you'll make money on the other purchase. But 25 Rand a loaf of bread. Fazila agrees with me and she says, no.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. Unless this bread, I don't know, went to private school. We used, I don't know what, rye. I don't know.
It's a very special bread at 25 Rand a loaf, I'll tell you that much. Nichal, for me, it's definitely price-wise and quality, not who owns the business. Absolutely. Not who owns the business.
Focus on quality as well as important. Because you could be paying, for example, 20 Rand for the same product, and then I've got it, it's fresh, and then the other store, I don't know, sometimes you stick a label on the expiry date, which we've seen, and then when is this? When's product?
Yesterday's. Max says, Nish, quality of bread matters. Fiber in bread matters. Yes, it's all true. Especially for diabetics, and I agree with you. But take it from somebody who does take his medication for diabetes. Paying 25 Rand a loaf is ludicrous. Ludicrous. No matter how much of fiber in there. Absolutely mad. Anyway, news coming up in a minute.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision, and care. Proudly South African, and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love, from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
At Radio Al Ansar, we value your feedback. If you have a broadcasting-related complaint, please send it in writing to the head of the Complaints Committee. Be sure to include your full name, contact details, a clear explanation of the complaint, and any supporting documents. You can email your complaint to feedback@alansar.org.za. That's feedback@alansar.org.za. Or visit our administrative office at 207 West Road, Overport, Durban. Your voice matters to us.
At Amina's Wonder Spice, we know that many of you already enjoy the pleasure of cooking with our 100% pure ginger and garlic. Our unique masala paste have created a new dimension and variety to your dishes. For all these reasons and more, we've called it a Wonder Spice. Amina's Wonder Spice, creating a unique taste in a paste. Available throughout South Africa, neighboring countries, and also in the UK. Contact us on 031 577 5023 or www.aminaspice.co.za.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
This is Zara Powell and I only listen to The Breakfast Rush.
The Breakfast Rush Main News Bulletin.
News at 7. The DA's Chris Pappas, the mayor of Umgeni local municipality in KwaZulu-Natal, is seeking re-election in the November local polls, saying that there have been vast improvements in the running of the town. Good morning, I'm Thabile Duma. The DA's Chris Pappas, the mayor of Umgeni local municipality in KwaZulu-Natal, is seeking re-election in the November local government polls, saying that there have been vast improvements in the running of the town. Pappas was announced this weekend as the mayoral candidate for the DA. He has been leading the municipality since 2021, when the DA wrested control from the ANC with just 42 votes. Since taking over, the municipality has been credited with significant strides in both governance and service delivery. Baptist Nazareth Church leader Mduduzi Shembe has forgiven AmaZulu King Mrs. Zulu Kazwelithini for calling him an idiot in a video clip which was apparently filmed and leaked to the public by his Queen Nomzamo Myeni. During their verbal argument, the king referred to Shembe as an idiot and accusing his wife of cheating with a member of the church known as Masango. The video clip went viral on Tuesday, sparking a huge debate on social media platforms. While some sided with Myeni, others questioned her decision to take the marital and royal issues to the public. During his weekly sermon on Saturday, Shembe addressed the issue, saying that he understood the king was intoxicated. Speaking while in Zimbabwe with the king, his private secretary Arnold Ndamase welcomed the forgiveness and said that the king has dispatched a delegation to formally tender his apology. In more local news, following a year-long delay in delivering the reasons for a judgment, Pietermaritzburg High Court Judge Elsie Marie Basenhout has been ordered by the Judicial Conduct Committee to apologize in writing to Abantu Batho Congress President Philani Mavundla and former Umvoti Municipality Speaker Mfundo Masondo within 30 days. Deputy Chief Justice Dustin Mlambo, in a ruling delivered last week, found that Judge Basenhout's conduct amounted to a grossly negligent breach of the Code of Judicial Conduct. Mlambo ordered that a written apology must be provided within 30 days. Mavundla, the former mayor of Umvoti Municipality, and Masondo were removed from office in a no-confidence vote orchestrated by an NC-IFP coalition in May 2024. On the 19th of June in 2024, Judge Basenhout presided over several urgent applications arising from the leadership dispute. 5 days later, she discharged a rule Nisi that had granted Mavundla and Masondo interim relief, indicating that her reasons would follow in due course. The legal representatives requested the reasons on the 2nd, 9th and the 24th of July 2024, but were informed by the judge's registrar that she was overseas and that the reasons would be furnished in due course. However, the reasons were only delivered on the 19th of June last year, by which time that Mavundla and Masondo had already launched a complaint with the JCC in March last year. The Madlanga Commission of Inquiry is expected to enter another critical phase this week, with the head of the Investigating Directorate Against Corruption, Advocate Andrea Johnson, reportedly scheduled to testify today. Senior investigator Brian Pariachi is also set to appear before the Commission later in the week. Johnson's testimony follows allegations by previous witnesses questioned the conduct and the independence of the IDAG. As the head of the directorate, Johnson is expected to respond to a series of claims made over recent days that have placed the unit under intense scrutiny. Her long-awaited appearance is expected to be one of the inquiry's most closely watched sessions. The Commission has heard claims that Johnson allegedly interfered in the handling of an assault investigation involving suspended Crime Intelligence Major General Feroz Khan. A retired Hawks investigator informed the Commission that he was told that Johnson allegedly instructed investigators not to pursue certain aspects of the case, raising concerns about whether the probe was improperly influenced. And finally, a fire that engulfed a popular pub in northern Bangkok has killed 27 people and injured 63. Thai Prime Minister Anutun said that 27 bodies were moved out. He said that a musician who was performing at the pub told him that he saw smoke coming out of a circuit breaker near the stage before the power went out. Then an explosion was heard and thick smoke quickly filled the place. Anutun added that many of the victims were found at the restrooms at the back of the pub. Footage shared online by first responders showed a huge blaze raging and plumes coming out of the front door of the establishment in the northern part of the Thai capital. People were seen trying to flee as thick black smoke billows into the sky. Rescuers said that the fire was reported at around midnight. Taking a look at the financial indicators, the rand to the US dollar is trading at 16 rands and 39 cents, to the euro at 18 rands and 68 cents, to the pound at 21 rands and 93 cents. The Saudi riyal is at 4 rands and 35 cents. Gold is trading at $4,057.69 an ounce, while Brent crude oil is trading at $79.13 a barrel. That's it for now. I will be back with headlines at 7:30. For Radio Al-Ansar News, I'm Thabile Duma.
Thank you very much, Thabile Duma. It's your breakfast rush now, 6 after 7. This Monday morning, I hope you're taking it nice and easy wherever you are. Just driving safely, slow down a little bit, make sure the door's locked, the seatbelt's locked, and of course your radio set's locked in to Radio Al-Ansar as we get ready to bring you next traffic update. And this one here, as you travel today, remember, Pelican Pharmacy is here to keep your health on track. You visit Pelican Pharmacy at 262 Lenny Naidu Drive in Bayview in Chatsworth for friendly professional service and all your healthcare needs. Call Pelican Pharmacy to schedule your medication deliveries and enjoy free delivery on chronic medication for your convenience. This traffic report is proudly brought to you by Pelican Pharmacy, caring for your health every step of the way.
Breakfast Rush Traffic.
Lieutenant Colonel Raouf, assalamu alaikum, welcome.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much. We've got perfect action on the N2. Now this is near Kelso. Traffic is still flowing on the R102. Hang on. They say the R102 is still flowing, but the protesters are moving towards the R102 to block the R102 as well. So just be aware of that, please. South Coast Road M7, truck broken down, causing issues with the intersection, broken down in the middle of the intersection. Slow moving traffic on the N2 northbound, going towards Amgani Road. from the Spaghetti Junction. To allow for extra traveling time, please. Protest action at Mandela Park in Phoenix. We're trying to block the road here. So the authorities are on their way to see what's happening. You could deal with the same. Alice Street and Glaze Street, you've got an accident involving two vehicles. So there will be delays in that vicinity as you're coming into the city center. You've got a type of a protest this morning. It's like more runoff thing. It's at Randall's Road. Randall's Road this morning at about 9:30. You'll have people picketing there, so just be aware of that, please. Might cause some congestion with the traffic. You've got abnormal lows moving. Now, this is coming towards the harbor on the N2. So there's 4 trucks. They're carrying large blades on them towards Richards Bay. So just be aware of that, please. There'll be very slow-moving traffic in that vicinity. Just please approach with caution. Slow-moving traffic on the N2 southbound as you're approaching Umhlanga. Slow-moving traffic on the Southern Freeway. I just came through there now as you're approaching the Victoria Embankment off-ramp and taking the off-ramp to Victoria Embankment. Slow-moving traffic on the M41 taking the Happen Bend around the M4. So just allow for extra traveling time, please. So the 41 coming from Phoenix, I noticed that they've moved those barriers that was blocking the one lane. So traffic is now flowing smoothly on the M41 coming towards the Phoenix ramp and going towards Gateway. That's your second update.
Colonel Raouf, have you ever heard of Jalut?
Who?
Jalut.
The Julus.
Jalut.
I know about the Julus going to take place.
No, that's an event. I'm talking about a person, a personality.
I'll give you a hint. It's the name is mentioned in Surah Baqarah.
You know, Surah Baqarah is like
Somebody
the longest,
the
longest surah in the whole Quran. He's got to go through the entire thing just to find Goliath.
That takes about 31 days.
The way you read it, I'm sure, but so it'll be Dawood and Jalut, or David and Goliath, right?
Jalut, yeah.
Right. So those blades. Does he need a shave or? I'm just saying. You said there's 4 blades going on abnormal trucks.
You just
These
went
blades
right.
make power.
Power blades. All right. You have yourself a good one. We'll catch up.
They put it on a windmill.
Yeah.
And then that thing spins and creates power. Air power.
It'd be like in a case or something, like, you know, like some sort of protective covering.
It would be covered, but it would be on a massive truck getting there. So
no, it won't be covered. They can't cover it. It's too big.
Too big to be
Let me tell
covered.
you something. It's amazing how they move it.
Yeah.
Because you have a truck and you have a trailer, and you have a little trailer behind that.
Right. A little
Now,
trailer.
The guy behind the truck walks.
Yeah.
And he remote controls the trailer right at the back as to how you want it to turn. It's quite amazing to actually see this thing moving.
So speed that they're moving?
Maybe 10, 15 k's per hour.
Oh my word, the longest drive ever. Thank you very much, Colonel. We'll catch up with you in a bit.
That's how abnormal lows move. To go from Durban to Camperdown,
you need a whole
take
week.
up to 8 hours.
Oh my word. Oh my word. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
There you
Must
go.
need a lot of coffee as that driver.
That, and if you need to stretch your legs, you just let the truck move and you just walk alongside there, stretch your legs and you go for it.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision, and care. Proudly South African and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
Gaza needs your support more
than ever. Homes have been shattered and families have lost everything. With your support, our teams are delivering clean water tankers, feeding the hungry and assisting orphans who have no one left. Let us give Gaza whatever help we can. African Muslims Agency, empowering, educating, inspiring.
The views and opinions expressed by the guest and presenters of Radio Al Ansar are not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al Ansar and the Al Ansar Foundation.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
TBR, it says now 13 minutes after 7, the Unemployment Insurance Fund, or UIF, is meant to be a vital safety net for South African workers, providing temporary financial relief for those who've lost their jobs and on maternity leave or on parental leave, maybe unable to work due to illness. However, concerns about the fund's governance and service delivery have reached a critical point. Both organised labour and organised business have warned that the UIF is failing the very people it was created to support. Business Unity South Africa has withdrawn from UIF structures at NEDLAC, while COSATU has called on President Ramaphosa to intervene, including placing the fund under administration and reviewing key leadership appointments. To help us unpack the concerns and discuss what happens next, we're joined by Matthew Parks, COSATU's Parliamentary Coordinator. Matthew, good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Rush on Radio Al Ansar.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Pleasure having you on the programme. COSATU has described the situation at the UIF as a governance crisis. What's the biggest problem currently affecting the fund?
It's multiplicity, and it's also for the Compensation of Occupational Injuries and Diseases Fund as well. They're very similar challenges. The essential issue is a management crisis, it's a systems crisis, it's a corruption crisis. Employers struggle to register their workers for both funds, both the Unemployment Insurance Fund and the Compensation of Occupational Injuries and Diseases Fund. We often find employers deduct their contributions but don't hand it over to these funds. Workers struggle to apply for their relief from the funds, whether it's maternity or parental adoption leave or unemployment benefits from the UIF, or it's injury or diseases or death benefits from the compensation fund. There's long queues at any labour centre. I'm sure in Durban you have long queues at the labour centre there. Workers can wait weeks, months, even years to receive their benefits. We have instances where workers come to us, they've given birth to their child some time ago. The kid is already now at preschool, haven't received maternity leave benefits. We've had instances of workers who lost their jobs a year ago, still waiting for the unemployment benefits. There's allegations of corruption with regards to some of the UIF investments as well, because it has a large portfolio, about 150 billion rand. And so that money is invested to help grow the funds, to take care of the applicants, but also to help create jobs in the economy, to support economic growth and so forth. And there's often allegations of real corruption there. The IT systems are frequently offline, so that's why workers can wait in queues for days at a time to apply for their benefits. The systems are just archaic, the ancient, the IT service providers, the SETA is just a disaster. Also, you find that neither fund has got a permanent commissioner. In fact, the UIF has had about 7 acting commissioners over the past 10 years. So really, it needs to be overhauled. It needs drastic intervention. We have been raising this issue as COSATU with our colleagues in business at NEDLAC since 2020. And we've yet to see a turnaround plan from the Department of Employment and Labour or either fund. And hence, our call to the president we met with last week to say, look, these institutions are set up to support workers in the moment of need. Yes, in most instances, workers will eventually receive the money, but after much drama, after queuing and struggling and constantly chasing, many workers just don't receive the monies which they are legally entitled to. And so there's a need for new management to be appointed, and for the systems to be cleansed of corruption and to be modernized.
Matthew, there have also been calls for the UIF to be placed under administration. Why does COSATU believe that this is necessary?
Well, I think for us, the key issue, the status quo is unacceptable. It can't continue as is. We've been having this discussion, this crisis, for 6 years. Workers who need these monies, which is their monies, they've contributed towards it. It's not money from government, it's an employer-employee contribution-based scheme. Our workers need to receive their money on time, and the fact is that there's so many challenges in this regard. So either we place an administration, but we don't mind whether there's an administration or not under administration. The point is we need new management in place. It's a fact we don't have permanent commissioners. The current management is just not up to it. And we've requested the president, we should be looking at senior public servants with integrity, with capacity to be deployed there. We should be specifically engaging the South African Revenue Service to come and install new application systems. SARS handles far more complicated calculations with a much greater customer pool without issue on a daily basis. You have compensation fund, struggle just to get the basics right. But we need new leadership in place, so we need to have a new systems installed. And we also need to enlist the support of the SIU and the Hawks to deal with corruption. The SIU has already been deployed to look at the UF's labor activation programs, but we think the corruption goes beyond that because you would have some employers who deduct monies but don't hand it over. You have some persons from outside who submit fraudulent applications on behalf of workers. And of course, inside there is also corruption as well. So I think for us, the point is an intervention is needed, new competent management is needed, and they need to be given a clear time frame and tasked to turn it around. We think this should be completed by the end of the year. We should not be sitting in this day and age with such sophisticated technology available in the state, in the private sector. We should not be struggling with such basic issues.
Indeed. Now, you did mention meeting with the presidency recently. If government fails to act decisively, what further steps is COSATU prepared to take to ensure workers' contributions are protected and the final UIF fulfills its mandate?
Well, that's precisely why we've gone to the president. We've had discussions at NEDLAC over the past 6 years. We have lost faith in the capacity of the department of the funds to deal with this issue. All we ever receive from them is wonderful PowerPoints with very long timeframes of 2.5 years to fix an IT system with exorbitant price tags for consultants. So I think for us, that's why we've raised it now with the president, the first citizen of the country, and the person who's got the ultimate authority to instruct government to fix things. So we'll be having further engagement with the president. I think he'll also be engaging with colleagues in business who've got the exact same frustrations and proposals and concerns as ourselves, as Labour. But I think for us, our proposed timeframe is that deploying SIU and Hawks by the end of July to deal with the issue of corruption, put in place a turnaround plan with the input of social partners by the end of August, and that this should be implemented and completed by the end of December this year. These are not difficult things. Whether you look at SARS in the state, whether you look at the private banking or financial sectors in the private sector, we have the capacity, we have the systems available. The question is the political will, and hence I'll call for the president to intervene now, because clearly those tasked running the department, the funds, don't have the capacity or the will.
Matthew, thank you for your time and insight on these subjects. As always, a wealth of knowledge, and we do appreciate your time.
Okay, thank you.
By the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, the Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0 Vodacom shop. For smartphones, laptops, routers, asset insurance, gaming, IoT, payment platforms, and the latest to always keeping you in the forefront of innovation and technology. Home and business internet to ensure that you have the best connection. Plug and play home internet to fully install fiber. Structure provides a resilient platform for your critical business applications, which will help your business perform best. Vodacom shop at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0 Westwood Mall, The Bluff, Workshop Durban, Umlazi Mega, Bridge City Kwamashu, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
TBR, it says 90.4 FM in Durban, 105.6 FM Peter Maritzburg. I feel like I should give away the TV today. Like now, right now. Just, there you go. Go again.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Just give it away now. Get 10 out of 10 today and win the TV right now from Simplex Radio.
We've been waiting for a week.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Who are we speaking with?
Shanaz.
Shanaz, I want you to take a deep breath, right? Because you're going to need all the air that you need. Because you've got 60 seconds to get 10 out of 10. And if you get 10 out of 10 now, right now, I'll give you the TV today. We're not going to make you wait for the finals and a semi-final or anything of that nature. Get 10 out of 10 now and you win the TV. Do you think you can do it?
Try my best for the second time.
Right. Shanaz trying her best for the second time, apparently. Let's do this, Shanaz. Center yourself. Deep breath.
Take a deep breath and get ready. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1.
What are the 4 types of 2D geometric shapes?
Oh my word.
That's 3 words.
Think about it.
I need 4. What are the 4 types of 2D geometric shapes? Come on, Shanaz.
Oh my word. Very hard question that is, ma'am.
I'll give you 2 of the 4. I'll give you circles and squares. You give me the other 2.
Rectangular.
Right. One more.
One more. Circles.
Did you? I said circles. You got to say something else.
Squares.
I said squares. You got to say something else.
Oh my word.
Circles, squares, rectangles. I need one more.
Oh my word.
Nice. I was going to give you the TV like today. We're going to come there. I was going to make Zach connected for you to everything and just put it out. And yeah.
All you needed to do was say samosa.
Triangle.
That's all.
Oh my word.
Oh my word. Thank you. Oh my word. Have yourself a lovely Shanaz. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, thanks. Jazakallah so much.
There you go. 7:32. Buddy Governor's finished his coffee, just waiting for that one there. He was waiting for a samosa and the coffee got finished. I'm sitting there and watching him. I'm eavesdropping into his lounge and checking out what's going on. Hey, talking about Buddy, he's got the latest information for you with regard to what's going on in the sporting world coming through the weekend. But there's a whole lot going on the roads this morning. So you've got to keep an ear out for the traffic report. It's going to be rather extensive. I'm not sure what happened, but people just started misbehaving themselves. There's a crash that's taken place on the M4 southbound. It's a truck. I don't know what happened to this truck, but I'm going to be honest when I say I don't think anybody survived this accident.
Doesn't look like
it doesn't look like it. So Colonel's going to tell you more about it in a second, but that crash on the M4 southbound near Quality Street, it's going to have the road slowing down, if not closed, for quite a long time. So if you're in that area, just slow down, take it easy.
The Breakfast Rush News Headlines.
Making news at the bottom of the hour, Vusumuzi Matlala is due to testify before the Madlanga Commission on Wednesday. University of KwaZulu-Natal students are furious as the law exam scandal deepens with another security breach. And finally, oil prices have jumped amid the latest outbreak of hostilities between the United States and Iran over the Strait of Hormuz. That's it for now. For Radio Al-Ansar News, I'm Thabile Duma.
Complaints about the questions being too difficult. You must remember, we're not giving away a burger voucher. We're not giving away a burger voucher. We're giving away a television set. So it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world.
I don't think asking for 2D shapes is difficult.
No.
Your little ones
Ask
on
for
holiday.
4 3D shades might be, I don't know, but anyway.
Ask them.
Yeah.
They might be able to tell you.
7:35 this morning as you travel. Today, remember, Pelican Pharmacy is here to keep your health on track. And this traffic report is proudly brought to you by Pelican Pharmacy, caring for your health every step of the way.
Breakfast Rush Traffic.
So before we go to Colonel Raouf, Farouk says there's a goat on Victoria Embankment sitting in the centre lane. Farouk, that is terrible. That is terrible. What is Lionel Messi doing? Anyway, Assalamu alaikum, Colonel Raouf.
I'm very disappointed.
Why?
Because the person on the phone, in the switchboard, phoned me for the competition.
Do you want to be a winner?
And then he said, sorry, I dialed the wrong number.
You sure it was this station? Because the person on the phone at this station's name is Brother Only.
Molly said, sorry, I dialed the wrong number.
It was a prank call. We apologize.
I wanted to see, if we can get it. Anyway, what's happening on the roads?
I knew all the answers, but... Okay. This morning there's going to be a picket in Ward 31, Reynolds Road, Sydenham, at 9:30, so there will be some delays in that vicinity. Please approach with caution. If you're traveling on the N3 coming to Durban, just before the Bristol Road Bridge, now this is between St. James Avenue Pavilion and the Spaghetti Junction. Left-hand lane obstructed, you got a truck broken down. There will be delays in the vicinity. I sent you a picture just now, look at it. Accident seen on the M4 southbound by Quality Street. This one is very nasty. It's quite a hectic accident. It's going to be some time before this one is cleared up. So the freeway is almost at a standstill with traffic now coming southbound or going southbound towards the old airport. So my advice to you, if you are going to use the southern freeway, rather use 2 and then jump off at the airport and then come back on the southern freeway again, northbound, to wherever you're going. You will be able to get up to Jacobs Road without much of an issue, but traffic is building up at the moment. So that might also not be an option. So if you do take the Jacobs Road off-ramp, you can use the back road through Teakwood Road, and then from there going to towards Quality Street, Chambers Road via Basel February, and then you join the M4 Southern Freeway again from that side of the city. So now the Southern Freeway southbound is very backed up due to the earlier accident. That's your second update.
Thank you very much, Colonel Raouf. Much appreciated. You take it easy. And please send it down to the Victorian. I'm going to find out why the goat is sitting in the road.
Who's sitting in the road?
Apparently there's a goat that was sitting in the centre lane, Victoria Embankment, just before the M4 South.
I knocked him. I drive into him to knock him.
No.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
No.
Assalamu alaikum, Colonel. We'll catch up with you tomorrow morning.
So it's the ghost to move or to go through your car?
Not ghost. G-O-A-T.
Oh, goat, that one. Okay.
Haji.
One
Correct.
of the horns.
Haji.
But Qurbani is over now. Assalamu alaikum.
So leave that one right there. 7:37. The things that we find out in the morning, very, 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 very troubling sometimes. Very troubling.
Imagine doing a show from there, Victoria Embankment.
With a goat in the center lane. The buddy will come in and try and save him with the diving, goal save kind of thing. There's a brother by the name of Fahim that's lost an incredible amount of weight, and we spoke about it in previous shows. He was one of those big oaks, heavy duty character, lost an incredible amount of weight, decided he's going to go in for a cheat day.
Okay.
Right? And then entered a competition and won a burger voucher.
Oh, nice.
He didn't get it.
Maybe maybe you're not meant to cheat. I don't know.
He says, I've lost so much weight that even winning a voucher for a cheat day doesn't come through. For him, I think that is now taqdeer. You meant to continue losing weight, my brother.
Agreed.
You meant to continue doing that. So, that being said, let's talk about France and Argentina as the final for the FIFA World Cup 1998.
Dragged on, excellent length, a little bit of movement.
The Breakfast Rush Sport Update with Buddy Govender.
That was the 1998 FIFA World Cup final, France and Argentina. There's a 50% possibility that it might happen again this year. Buddy Govender, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. There's this one little anomaly that you got to watch out for. It's called England. They also in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
Argentina got to go past that in the semi-final niche. But yeah, sounds good. France-Argentina replay of the last World Cup. But yesterday was a packed day of global sports, highlighted by Yannick Sinner's successful Wimbledon title defense. Then, of course, there was the high-stakes quarterfinal at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And then Heiran Ryu's dramatic golf playoff victory at the Evian Championship. But let's move into Wimbledon. Well, the men's final yesterday, Yannick Sinner successfully defended his crown on centre court, grinding down French Open champion Alexander Zverev in a thrilling 4-set battle. I watched the latter half of that game, and I must tell you, I was so impressed by the sportsmanship of both Sinner and Zverev. There was no animosity between the two. At one time, Alexander Zverev stretched for a ball, fell down, and Sinner ran across and picked him up. That was just brilliant stuff. Well, it was Sinner's 5th Grand Slam victory, and Sinner noted that the victory felt incredibly sweeter following his earlier surprise exit at the French Open. Well, yep, Argentina, they punched their ticket to the semi-finals with a 1-0 win over Swiss side. A good 1-0 result there, but England and Norway, a great result, 3-2. It was a dramatic edge of your seat game. England edged Norway out after extra time to reach the final 4. The match wasn't just with only football. There was a moment when the ball actually struck the stadium's spider camera cable, which is the one above that moves around, which was never done before. But nonetheless, Argentina now moved to play England on Wednesday. Tomorrow we see France taking on Spain, and tomorrow on the show we'll actually preview that game that's going to happen later in the evening. In the Evian's Golf Championship, South Korea's Heiran Ryu won the 4th women's major of the year. She birdied the 18-hole to force a playoff, subsequently defeating Canadian Brooke Henderson on the first hole. It was her 2nd major title in a 3-week span. Of course, there was rugby happening on the weekend. The ladies' side, unfortunately, they went down to the Americans yesterday. But the Springbok men, they got a fantastic 42-28 victory over Scotland at Loftus on Saturday. But yep, Wimbledon done and dusted. All eyes point towards this week's World Cup final. 2 semi-finals on Tuesday, France and Spain. Wednesday, England, Argentina. Saturday, the 3rd and 4th place game. Sunday at 9 o'clock, the World Cup final. And you'll get it all year on TBR with the World Cup update with me, Buddy Govender.
Thank you very much, buddy. Always a pleasure. Let's do this again tomorrow morning, inshallah.
Inshallah. You guys take care. Have a wonderful day, Yunus, and the awesome TBR. Yes, ciao for now.
Wa alaikum salam. Buddy Governor always coming through with the latest information for you on your sporting news. It is your breakfast rush as we just grab a quick look at the time. 7:42 this morning. We'll come back and wrap it up after this.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision, and care. Proudly South African, and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love, from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
Ladies, when was the last time you took a moment just for you? Behind every smile is a journey. Behind every heart is a story. This Women's Month, join me, Razia Rangwish from Urban Woman at Her Mask, Her Story. A beautiful day of inspiration, connection, laughter and delicious food, shared in the company of amazing sisters. Tickets are just 300 Rand. Reserve your seat today by calling Al Ansar Outreach on 031 208 1601. I look forward to sharing this special day with you.
The next level of leadership requires more than ambition. It requires the ability to think strategically, make confident decisions, and lead in a constantly changing world. The Regent Business School MBA is designed for professionals, managers, and aspiring executives who are ready to strengthen their leadership capability and business perspective. With flexible learning, practical application, and future-focused insight, Regent prepares you for future challenges. Regent Business School, teaching different things differently. Visit regent.ac.za.
At the new Checkers Saxony Westwood, you'll find everything from our signature steakhouse classic cuts, expertly aged and ready for the braai. Try something exclusive like our Simple Truth certified lamb, responsibly sourced, free range, and raised without added growth hormones or promoters. Checkers Saxony Westwood, butchery, bakery, and deli, certified by the NIHT.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
You are listening to The Breakfast Rush with Nazmeera Cassim and Nichal Sarawan.
When the world feels heavy and the road is long, you are the place where we belong. As we travel through these times, we see new things with our own eyes. Lean on Him to overcome. We can never stay on the run. Rediscover who you are. We are nothing without Allah. In a place you don't belong, He will always be by your side. He'll be there for every trial. We are bound by blood and bones. He is held by nothing at all. Hasbi Rabbi Jalallah. We are nothing without Allah. Hasbi Rabbi Jalallah.
Kind of epic, that one there. Saif Adam, Hasbi Rabbi, bringing us up to 7:47 this morning. An important announcement from the Cellular City Group of Vodacom stores. Chat's City View, and that's the ex-Game City, is no longer owned by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom stores. For all corporate customer queries, issues and sales, please contact Mohammed Jazbai at the Westwood store. 12 minutes and counting to 8 this morning. Mondley walked in a few seconds ago and he says, guys, I'm going to start breaking the rules of TBR.
Sounds dangerous. Living life on the edge on a Monday. What does he want to do?
I don't know. He didn't break any rules, which is okay because you know me. Generally speaking, I don't like breaking rules.
the contradiction.
That being said, Zakaria doesn't know about this and he's about to break a rule.
Okay.
So, Zach, let's break a rule. Let's give the TV away. Let's play the game again. And I want to give that TV away like today. Like right now.
We've been very patient. I
Like
think.
it's there in the office, you know what I mean?
It's been a whole 5 days.
Yeah.
And I think avoiding the temptation of me just opening my boot and saying, Nichal, please.
Put it there in the boot. Take it home.
I could do with another one.
Yeah. Excuse you. There are people that don't have the first one. You want to do it another one, so you're not getting it. All right. Nurani says it's Nasheed like that you guys play on air that gets me into trouble for being late and not concentrating on work. It's a good thing, Nuranisa, that you're the manager. I don't know who she gets in trouble with because the boss isn't there that early in the morning. Anyway, Abdullah says, hey guys, it's already been decided between the sponsors and FIFA. It's all cooked up. If anything, this World Cup has exposed corruption.
Very sad reality.
You know, the conversations in that direction, absolutely phenomenal. The amount of conversation in that direction. MH says, Nish, I can fetch that TV, no questions asked. That's the problem, MH. I've got 10 questions to ask. And you got to get 10 out of 10 if you want the TV. So if you think you can get 10 out of 10 this morning, I'll get that TV like right now. Get 10 out of 10 and you could drive over and you can fetch it immediately. Immediately. Same time. It's right here. It's in the office. It's still boxed. It's still sealed. It could be yours. Just let me know that you want to win. It's as easy as that.
At the moment, it's taking up office space. It needs to take up
like I
space
can- I
on
can
your
take it.
wall,
I'll take it
on
from the
your
office.
cabinet,
Yeah.
in your lounge, in your room, in your kitchen if you want, because I've
Why
seen
not?
that recently.
TV's in the kitchen?
Yep. I told you about
For
it.
why?
I don't know.
To open the Urban Woman Recipes group on big screen in the kitchen.
How do I make boiled water?
To watch a
You
tutorial.
take 250 mLs of water, you take your skittle. You put 250 mLs of water in the skittle, you put it on the stove. Inshallah, you got electricity, you put it on and you wait.
But what if
How do I boil water?
the boiled water on the fire tastes better? Or gas?
I've never heard that before.
This is what happens.
I've never heard that one there before, but
This
it's
is
the
what
first time
happens.
for everything. The first time for everything. Yeah, maybe she thinks the TV is the microwave.
No, it's YouTube, tutorials, it's news. I've
Yeah.
seen it. I've seen news being watched in people's kitchens.
Okay, that makes sense, right? So I'm busy, but I want to keep myself informed.
Yes.
So I'll leave that on in the corner,
Mhm.
and I'll be busy with this, and like in the corner,
Yeah, I
like
can
this
hear
chicken
it.
behind me,
When I
on
need
your
to
screen.
see, I can look at the screen. Yeah.
Yeah. Sarah Bibi says she's got a TV in the kitchen.
See? So she can watch us.
TV in the kitchen, you can put a nath on.
Ooh, but that's a problem.
No, radio in the kitchen.
That
you
is a
put
problem.
nath
You
on.
can burn your food like that.
I want to phone Hajra and see if Hajra wants to win the TV, but then she sends me a laughing emoji, which is this cutest little kitty just laughing her head off. It's coming up for 9 minutes. I'm not going to give the TV away now. It's 9 minutes before 7. We're not going to break the rules, but mind you, Zach is ready to do it.
I'm also ready to do it.
To break the
I'm
rules.
Excited, yeah.
Yeah?
To give the TV away.
No, I can't, man. There's rules. The last thing I want is the guys from Simplex phoning through and saying, "Hey, what happened?"
And you know what happens?
Yeah.
We break the rules. Zach, Mondley, and I, and then Nichal gets into trouble.
Nichal doesn't get in trouble because you don't break the rules. Anyway, it's 8 minutes and counting to 8. That's it for the show for this morning.
Your Salah times on the 27th of Muharram this Monday morning. Zohar 7 minutes past 12. Asr 37 minutes past 5. Maghrib inshallah 16 minutes past 5 this evening. And Isha 38 minutes past 6 tonight. Have a lovely Monday. The best week. Be the best version of you.
Split screen with a television in your kitchen, and you can watch all of your cameras just taking care of business at home. So you're sitting in the kitchen and you're boiling water, and then on the screen in front of you, you've got every camera that's watching every angle of your property. To me, that would make the most sense. Like Faisal says. Faisal Sahib says, TV screen used for watching all your cameras. Done and dusted.
People do that privately from their cell phones now.
When you're cooking, you need your hands for the cooking. Big screen lets you know exactly what the doggy's doing in the backyard. Anyway, it's 7 to 8. That's it for your breakfast rush. Thank you very much for being there. We'll do this again tomorrow morning, inshallah. Do good, be good. Till the next time.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land.